What do you think about the social media industry as far as fitness goes currently?
I don't feel like it's in a good place at all.
Yeah.
And it was funny when you say like the stuff I've talked about. When I started talking about it, I had no plans of becoming an influencer.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to happen. I came onto the TikTok, the app, and I was like, I'm going to say what I want to say, and people are either going to like it or not. But slowly over time, people actually started looking up to me, and it changed my thought process to be like, okay, I don't really care, to wow, I actually want to be more positive. But in terms of the fitness industry right now, I think it's in a really weird place because I got motivated. Like you said, Arnold, I love Arnold. Callum, I remember when you guys used to make videos. I used to watch your videos too.
We used to go crazy.
Like that 2015 to 2017, 18 like time frame, and everyone looked so much happier. Everyone got, together a lot more, and it was like just in the gym, lifting weights and having a good time. And I feel like now it's not really like that. It's just more materialism than anything.
Yeah.
And I'm not like that. I'm not a materialistic person.
Yeah.
I want to get in the gym and get a filthy pump and then, whatever.
Why do you think it got that way though? I think because it's easier. It's much easier like to flex things. It's easier to, if we talk about it, it's easier to talk shit about someone than to like build someone up, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Like those are all the easier, lower hanging fruit. It's much easier to be like, okay, I can do this or I can do that to get some sort of interaction from a fan base or an audience versus like putting in the time and effort and energy towards the positive. Because the truth is the positive shit always gets less attention. Just how it is on the internet in general.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It's like people now, they're, I don't know if it's their attention span. But people just want everything now. They want it now. They want the next big thing, and it's like, sure, drama is interesting. People like hearing it, but it doesn't last.
No.
Because there's nothing else behind it. Like there's nothing you can learn from it or gain from it. All it is a little laugh, some jokes, some tension, and then, okay, let's get back to doing what, I guess we do with our lives. It's like, what did you learn from that? What did you gain from that? Nothing. Were you motivated? No, you're now more motivated to hate on someone just because someone else decided to hate on someone, which means you're just more likely just being a follower. And I'm not like that. I'm not a follower. I think for myself. So when I see that, I'm like, well, I noticed a trend here going on. There's a trend of everyone following this, and that's not a good sign. If it's negative, that means that people aren't thinking for themselves. They're not being genuine.
Yeah.
They're kissing ass. And I hate that.
Yeah.
That's when I met you and you said, oh, you gave me that respect. You did the same with me.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so happy. And I was, so happy to talk about you. So you're such a great guy. And people were like, you're a dick rider.
That's funny.
You're a dick rider. You're kissing his ass. He's giving you a lot of money, isn't he? And I'm like, you guys have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really like, it's superficial.
Yeah. I mean, it is that. It's just straight up like, I think the biggest problem on the internet in general is like people see, certain acts, or they'll see like what someone says, but not really understand like there's a lot more to the picture than just what's on the front end. And a lot of people will manipulate situations like for their best interest just to get something from their quote unquote fan or their follower. And I think that the problem with it is that like you can, number one, enrich someone's life so much more through, instead of like hating on someone else and what someone else is doing, through like just giving good. We talk about good content, like motivation, like giving someone like an actual good workout routine, or talking about something in your life, in your childhood, your upbringing that like shaped you to the person you are today, like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And like, it's a much higher hanging fruit because not everyone's ready to have that conversation. But I think long term, if you go after that sort of stuff, and I think I'm a picture of that, and I know a lot of other successful creators who have made it more about like how they got to where they're at, and the things that they learned and how they learned it, and what they went through, and how they figured out how to get there. There's so much more value in that kind of stuff. And then, and not even in a sense of just dealing with drama, but also like your training, all the other stuff we're talking on the front end. But there's more value there. It's just, it's a harder reach. So I think people avoid it because it's not as easy.